You are always the one who is ready and willing to go above and beyond to capture their attention. You drop everything for a single call, strive to do everything to please them, even sacrificing your self-respect in the hope that they will recognize your worth. But here's the hard truth. Instead of becoming more appealing, you unintentionally make yourself appear weak, desperate, and as though you are craving their approval. No one is attracted to someone who cannot control their emotions, someone willing to give up everything just for a sliver of attention. Today, we are going to explore a completely different approach. This isn't about chasing someone, but about taking control of your own life. When you become strong, confident, and assert your self-worth, they won't be able to ignore the natural allure that radiates from you. This is the turning point where you're not just chosen, but also truly valued. Stoic Detachment. They are not choosing you because you are giving too much, revealing too much, and acting as if everything revolves around them. The more you chase, the more you turn yourself into an option rather than a priority. You might believe that loving them more will make them see your worth, but the truth is, that will never happen. This is the time to apply the art of Stoic Detachment. It's not about becoming cold or distant, but learning to control your emotions and letting go of the need for their approval. When you stop seeking validation through their eyes, you reclaim your power. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Stop making them the center of your universe. Instead, focus on your own life, build your unique value, and show that you don't need their approval to feel complete. When you step back, you create a magnetic allure through mystery. They will begin to wonder why you no longer cling to them. Detachment doesn't mean cutting ties, it means creating space to assert your true worth, a worth they can no longer ignore. Raise your standards and assert your self-worth. You are not being chosen, not because you aren't good enough, but because you've set your standards too low. When you accept disrespect or half-hearted efforts, you're sending a message that you don't value yourself enough. And if you don't respect yourself, why should others? To change this, you need to raise your standards. Stop wasting your time and energy on behaviors or relationships that don't align with your worth. When you refuse to accept less than what you deserve, you force them to make a choice. Either rise to meet your expectations or step aside. Raising your standards isn't just about demanding more from them. It's about affirming your value to yourself. This isn't arrogance. It's a declaration that you recognize your worth and won't settle for anything less. When you respect yourself, others will inevitably follow suit. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Use this philosophy to uphold your standards and avoid lowering yourself simply to please others. By valuing yourself and maintaining high standards, you'll not only command respect, but also attract relationships and opportunities that truly align with your worth. Building genuine emotional connections. If you want them to choose you, the key isn't in appearances or flowery words, but in your ability to create a genuine emotional connection. Physical attraction may fade over time, but a deep emotional bond is what keeps a relationship strong and enduring. To build such a connection, start by listening intently. Don't focus on what you'll say next. Instead, show them you genuinely care and understand. At the same time, open up at the right moments. Sharing about yourself isn't a weakness. It's an act of sincerity that fosters trust and intimacy. As Marcus Aurelius said, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Be true to who you are, and don't try to become someone you're not. Deep connections arise only when you offer authenticity and are open to receiving it from others. When you establish a profound emotional connection, you cease to be just an option. You become irreplaceable. And that, above all else, will make them never want to let you go. Maintaining independence and self-respect. No one wants to be with someone who loses themselves in a relationship. If you allow your happiness and self-worth to depend entirely on another person, you not only sacrifice your independence, but also diminish your self-respect. Two core elements of personal value and attraction. People are naturally drawn to those who have their own lives, passions, and goals. By maintaining your independence, you show them that your world doesn't revolve around them. This not only makes you more appealing, but also sends a powerful message. You don't need them to feel complete. If you've lost yourself, start reclaiming your identity by focusing on your own interests, aspirations, and dreams. Never give up what's important to you just to keep someone in your life. Self-respect isn't arrogance, it's the way you honor your value. When you tolerate disrespect, you're signaling that you don't hold yourself in high regard. Change the way you view yourself to become stronger and more resilient. By maintaining your independence and self-respect, you not only capture attention, but also make others realize they must put in real effort if they want to stay in your life. Communicate effectively and assert your needs. No one can read your mind. If you don't express what you need or want, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Effective communication is the key to allowing others to truly see and value you. Silence or pretending to be easygoing doesn't make you more appealing, it only causes your needs to be overlooked. Those who speak up for their needs and establish clear boundaries consistently earn respect. If you're trying to attract someone new, confidently express what you want. This doesn't mean being aggressive, it means being assertive and clear, a trait that naturally draws others in. People who know what they want and are unafraid to show it always stand out. When you communicate effectively, you not only gain respect, but also foster deeper relationships where both parties feel understood and grow together. By asserting your needs, you build a foundation of mutual understanding and shared value. Showcase personal growth. Personal growth is one of the most attractive traits you can possess. If you want them to choose you, they need to see that you are constantly evolving, not stuck in old habits or stagnation. Continuous improvement not only creates natural appeal, but also makes you irreplaceable. This isn't about bragging about your achievements, but showing them that you are always striving to improve. Whether it's emotional growth, intellectual development, career advancement, or pursuing a new hobby, you're sending a message that you value progress. If you're in a relationship that feels stagnant, focusing on personal growth can completely transform the dynamic. When they see you continually striving for better, they'll realize that you're not someone who can be easily replaced. They'll have to elevate themselves to keep up with you. Of course, growth isn't always easy. It requires discipline, perseverance, and the courage to step out of your comfort zone. As Seneca wisely said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Remember, personal growth isn't about pleasing others, it's about building a better version of yourself. When you commit to continuous improvement, you not only captivate them, but also create a life that's fulfilling and full of value. Avoid common mistakes that push them away. Sometimes, the reason you're not chosen isn't that you're not good enough, but because you unknowingly make mistakes that drive them away. These seemingly small actions can quietly undermine your value without you even realizing it. The biggest mistake is desperation. Constantly seeking attention, over-texting, or going to extremes to please them. This only makes you appear insecure, and insecurity is never attractive. Stop chasing them. The harder you pursue, the farther they will pull away. The second mistake is over-explaining yourself. You don't need to justify every action you take. Let your confidence and actions speak for themselves. Third, don't lose yourself in the relationship. Sacrificing your goals, passions, or personal relationships to keep someone around only makes you less appealing. When you forget yourself, they start to take you for granted. Finally, avoid playing mind games, such as trying to make them jealous or acting hot and cold. These behaviors are exhausting and can turn the relationship toxic. Instead, be genuine and realistic. This is the foundation of a healthy, lasting connection. Focus on your own value. Abandon self-sabotaging habits, and cultivate natural charm through confidence and authenticity. When you avoid these common mistakes, you not only maintain respect, but also make them realize you're someone truly worth choosing. Focus on your self-worth. The most important factor in making others choose you is recognizing and affirming your own value. You don't need to chase anyone's approval. Focus on building your charm and confidence from within. Others will only see your worth when you clearly perceive and express it yourself. This starts by stopping the comparisons with others and ceasing to seek their validation. Your value isn't determined by someone else's attention. but by how you treat yourself. Concentrate on holistic growth, emotional, intellectual, and skill-based, to enhance your quality of life. When you become the best version of yourself, there's no need to prove or convince anyone of your worth. Your presence will naturally shine and draw people in. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Take control of your mindset and believe that you deserve the best life has to offer. Set high standards, reject disrespect, and always prioritize yourself. By focusing on your unique value, you will not only attract the right people, but also create a life you can be proud of. And don't forget, I control my value. This affirmation not only empowers you, but also makes you someone who is truly irreplaceable. Stop chasing, start attracting. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is over-chasing someone. This not only diminishes your value, but also makes you less appealing. It's time to stop running after others and start naturally attracting them by taking control of yourself. When you chase, you send a message of desperation, signaling that you need their approval. This doesn't draw them closer, it pushes them further away. On the other hand, when you focus on your own life, personal growth, and maintaining independence, you naturally become more attractive. Let go of desperation. Stop seeking their attention or validation. Show them that you're perfectly fine without them. This creates an air of mystery and makes you more captivating. Exude confidence. You don't need to explain or justify every action. Stand firm and let your actions demonstrate your worth. Set clear boundaries. Don't sacrifice yourself or tolerate disrespect. This protects your self-esteem and forces them to make an effort to stay in your life. When you stop chasing and start attracting, you not only gain respect, but also become someone they can't overlook. This shift in mindset transforms how others perceive you, making you the one they strive to keep in their lives. You've mastered powerful Stoic techniques to make them choose you. Now it's time to put those lessons into practice. Remember, you're no longer chasing, no longer settling for mediocrity, and no longer making mistakes that push them away. This is your moment to step into your power and show them that if they don't level up, they risk losing you. If you found this content valuable, hit the like button, subscribe for more transformative lessons, and share it with those who need a positive shift in their lives. Don't forget to leave the bold affirmation, I control my value, in the comments. Let the universe know you're ready to become the best version of yourself. A person who isn't just chosen, but deeply cherished.